What's poppin', everybody? Top of the morning. Welcome to another episode of the Measy Show. I'm your hostess with the mostest. So, yeah, apparently, Rudy Giuliani is in a little bit of water, a little hot water, right? So, apparently, he kind of like reaches out to Donald Trump seeking a little bit of help in these legal fees. So for those that don't know the history and also what's current with the both of them, Rudy Giuliani used to be part of Trump's staff. He was a lawyer of Trump, right? And he held Trump down for quite some time, right? Now, let's see. Apparently, he just flew out to Mar-a-Lago, I believe is where Trump's one of his main estates. He flew out to Mar-a-Lago and was seeking, basically pleading to Trump to pay some of his legal bills that are, almost in the seven-figure range at this point. Like in the high hundreds of thousands, like close to seven figures, right? So one source that's, out there or whatever that's making a claim about this says that Trump agreed to pay $340,000 of these, legal fees. Which a lot of people think maybe, that might not be the way to go, right? Because you got to think, Rudy Giuliani, for those that do not know, he's on the same indictment that Trump is on, that according to sources, basically Fannie Mae, the prosecutor, I made a video about it, Fannie Mae, the prosecutor, district attorney of the state of Georgia, or Fulton County, I should say, she wrote up this indictment with all these people. They're both on the same indictment, right? So some people would say, well, bro, like Giuliani could flip on you. Why? You better help him out. And being that you're Trump, you're a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? You're not wanting you're straight. You got bread. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're hurting or something. Like, no, you got big bread. You feel me? You got billions of dollars. What's a couple hundred G's? So anyway, other people say that he just said, like, yeah, I'll pay a little bit, but not specifying. And then the one guy says, okay, I'll pay $340K. Giuliani himself is facing 13 criminal charges on that indictment, right? So he is a co-defendant of Trump on that case, okay? So if you did something wrong, and the other person that also did something wrong is asking you, hey, I need some help with this, and you feel like they might flip to better their situation, it's a little shaky, right? Now, a lot of sources say like it's too early for anybody to flip anyway, right? Nothing's even on the table at this point as far as like, I don't even know if there's even been deal, like, not that it really go that far for Trump, but excuse me, a former White House counsel says that Trump basically doesn't like to pay his bills. That's what he says. He says that historically, he'll pay some of his bills, fall behind, pay a little bit, fall even further behind, and such, till he'll file bankruptcy or whatever. And he has filed bankruptcy, I think, a few occasions, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the chapter or whatever it was, but I know that, he's historically filed some bankruptcy. That doesn't mean you're poor or you're broken, nothing like that. No, he's far from that. But he's filed bankruptcy on a number of occasions, at least twice, I think it was. But anyway, yeah, so basically a lot of people are saying like, well, if you're not going to pay nobody, pay Rudy Giuliani because he can flip on you. So this says one of two things. One, Trump's not worried about it, which, let's just be honest, for those that know about it, Trump's kind of gangster with it. Like, he doesn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? He don't care. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't, he's gangster with his decisions. Like, so I give him that, right? So, but I don't know if he will or won't. But anyway, Rudy Giuliani, he's not as wealthy as he once was. He was doing pretty good at one point, but he's getting a little older. Maybe the indictment's kind of shaking him up. I like to remind you about the age of these guys, okay? Rudy Giuliani is 79 years old, okay? He's facing an indictment that the Fannie Mae, she wants the trial to begin on March 4th, okay? I don't even know if this will go. Like, it doesn't, it's like you're such a small piece of the government being Fannie Mae and the Fulton County prosecutor, you're trying to grab such a grand chunk of politicians and like, it seems like a reach, man. Like, if she can do this, oh, they might as well make her damn president. You feel me? So, you know, Trump already exposed her. She filed the stuff, whatever. So there's a guy on the indictment, I believe. His name's Mark Meadows. He filed a motion to remove the case to federal court, okay? So others might do the same. Even if it goes to federal court, Fannie Mae is still going to prosecute the case, right? So this means, let's say you catch whatever in Fulton County. You file whatever motion that basically, I'm assuming it's something similar to a, what's that motion called? Forget the name of the motion, but if it's, let's say if you catch your case in a certain county, and then you feel that that county won't be able to justly deliver your trial, then you can go to, I forget the name of the movement, but a motion to go to a different county to get a fair trial. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, so she's still going to be charging the case, right? She's going to be in the federal court charging the case, right? So yeah, this is getting deep, right? So Rudy Giuliani's pleading to this guy to help me out, blah blah blah. Trump's like, yeah, we'll see what's up, whatever. I feel like Trump is kind of like a little upset with him. Like, I feel like there's something that Trump is mad about, because this dude defended Trump for a hot minute, bro. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem? Help him out with a couple of, bro, you're a billionaire. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Rudy Giuliani is going broke, but on our level, like my level, like, he's rich. I'm broke. You feel me? Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So anyway, Trump supporters are getting so aggressive about this. They're mad. They're upset. They even went as far as to go ahead and post the names and addresses of the grand jurors online. So it's no freaking no secret. It doesn't take rocket science to figure out that they're trying to intimidate and get people to get their names and address and go and you know, whatever that they're going to do to make them not want to, you know what I'm saying, do it, whatever the situation. Yeah, I don't know, man. Honestly, these guys are getting old, bro. These guys are getting real old. A lot of these guys. So Trump himself is 77 years old. Now, while he is pretty, like, spry for his age, 77 years old, man. Like, this guy's getting old. Rudy Giuliani's 79. He about to be 80 years old, bro. Like, what do you think he's just going to be like? You think he's going to be on a president yard lifting weights all swollen? Yeah, when I get out of here in 10 years. Like, bro, no. When you get out of here, you're probably going to be a cold body. You're going to be a corpse. You know what I'm saying? I believe, okay, so this is just my opinion. I personally don't believe that Trump will go down with this. I personally don't. He's dodged every bullet. You know what I'm saying? Me, like, yeah, I just don't see it, right? Also, it looks real bad if it goes to federal. If it goes to federal, the feds. Okay, so let's just say they file the motion to basically remove the case to federal court. If it goes to federal, they're almost guaranteed to drop it. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't even think it will go to federal. If it goes to federal, because they're going to look into the fact that Fannie Willis was involved with the blue blood dude who got killed, who's the main victim in the case. They're going to see that. You get what I'm saying? Then their feds not sloppy. They're not like Fannie Willis. The case she put together is probably just some bullshit. Like, she might have a couple little good, little nice things in the case that maybe stand out to the, you know what I'm saying, to the jurors or whatever, but the case is probably not put together the best, right? So with that being the case, the feds, they don't operate that way. They want an airtight case. You get what I'm saying? Like, they want it so tight that there's not even a chance for trial. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. Like, this whole thing, it just seems like a little far-fetched. So, I'll be honest, with a good lawyer and a very good team of private investigators, I'm pretty sure they could All you got to do, number one, all you got to do is prove it to be true that she was messing with the blood dude that had got smoked, right? All you got to do is that, right? And once you do that, I believe all the cases are out. The YSL case, that's done. It's out. Oh, by the way, Trump has already alluded to the fact that he's going to, just for the record, Trump has already alluded to the fact that he's going to pardon Young Thug, right? And it's all because of this, right? He's already alluded to the fact that if he gets back in, which if he gets back enough, I don't know if he will or he won't. But if he gets back, he's going to say basically, yeah, like, he didn't say it directly, but he alluded to the fact like he's going to get Young Thug out. You get what I'm saying? Because he knows it's not just, right? And one thing about Trump, I was doing a little research, watching some videos on him last night. Now, we all got our opinions about him. I know I for sure do. My mom definitely does. She despises him. But I ain't gonna lie, he let some homies out. You feel me? Like, ASAP Rocky got him up out of there. You understand me? Kodak Black got him up out of there. Who else? There was a couple more people too. Maybe that wasn't even as known. Like, he looked out. And he did some stuff that Biden would not do, bro. What Biden ain't finna come for ASAP Rocky, bro. He about to be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all these guys, you know. Yeah. So, point being is that I feel like he probably would let Young Thug out, honestly. Especially when he knows, when it's evident. Because as of right now, if you ask me, it's evident that this whole shenanigan is all because of he exposed her, bro. It didn't come. She talked about it, but once he said, "Oh yeah, she's messing with the gang leader," blah 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 blah. Bam! Right after that, bro, indictment happened. You feel me? Him, Rudy Giuliani, and all those other people got indicted. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, we gonna just stick to the facts, bro. Like, it seems clear. Just look at the way the timeline of everything happening. Right? Her boo gets smoked. She sees the opportunity to indict YSL for their alleged involvement, right? And then she was saying, oh, they paid so much money to try to make it seem like, this is Fannie Willis. They paid so much money to try to make it seem like I was messing with Donovan Thomas, a.k.a. Big Nut. No, I don't see that. You feel me? I really don't see that. What I see is that you messing with him and you close with his mom. You feel me? I see that. I see that he got smoked. No disrespect to the homie. You know what I'm saying? He had got smoked and you didn't post nothing on Facebook for a year because you was distraught. I see you had an opportunity to get the gang that got him and you trying to bury him. You feel me? And then speaking back on that pardon that Trump has alluded to, Young Thug, not to get off track, but this is just all kind of connected because it's the same prosecutor. Young Thug in court, he's been looking a little bit more upbeat, a little more positive. Before, have you seen some of his trials and all that? Have you seen some of his, he'd be like, oh man, like that. You know, he's looking distraught, right? After Trump basically alluded to the fact that pardon, he was try like, he was way more upbeat. I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, basically, the level of confidence that Trump has is through the roof. Because I don't know too many people who wouldn't pay the person that could flip on you. You get what I'm saying? And of course, he's going to say, oh, it's just a phone call. There's nothing wrong, blah, blah, blah. There's something wrong, bro. Like, you're just kind of like gangster with it. So you kind of like, you feel like you could wiggle out of it, but if there was nothing wrong, you wouldn't be indicted. You know what I'm saying? So, bismillah. Anyway, Rudy Giuliani, 79. Donald Trump, 77. These men are older. They're getting discounts at Wendy's, right? They're very much so senior citizens. Trump is pretty spry for his age, but even him, trust and believe he's on some type of steroid as well. So if he was to go to prison, which I highly doubt he will, but if he was to go to prison, not have access to all that, he might wither away at that point. Giuliani, I don't know. He's pretty old too. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe, that comment, and that like. I appreciate you guys for watching. Salute. I'm out of here.